Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
A milli. Yep, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another phenomenal episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we finally work to prove the theories that you, the listener, have at home. This is a motherfucking mini episode.
We did it, you idiots.
We did it, dum-dums. We made it all the way to Thursday, where you hear your opinions read out loud
By
via
us,
me and David.
your heroes.
Yeah, goddamn. I know you have our pictures on your wall.
I know
Every morning you wake up and you say, God bless my grandma. I hope she gets better. And God bless Langston and David for just existing.
I know that you talk about us at the water cooler with your work husband or work
Come
wife.
on. And listen, they don't give a shit about us, but they listen because they trying to fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. David's so funny. We should go see him when he's in Raleigh. No, it'll
He
be
ain't
just
laughing, but he's trying to smash.
Yeah. Like, it won't be weird. We should go see their show in Chicago. I heard they're coming. I'm not trying to fuck. I just want to take my work wife out on a date.
No, I think your husband will be fine with it. We've met. Yeah.
They're doing an
it'll
afternoon show. Just kidding. We're nighttime entertainment. Don't
We're
play with
nighttime,
us.
baby.
Except
unless
for in Canada.
we're in Montreal, then
it's
we're very daytime. Then
It's like 11 a.m.
yeah, arguably the most daytime you can be is going to be in Canada, but everywhere else we're fucking nighttime, and you will respect that.
But Canadians, come out, you hosers. That's what you call
Yeah, don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Whether you're hosers or moose men, we don't give a shit. Show
Come on.
up.
We'll eat some French fries and gravy. We'll call you Bud. I know you like that.
Yeah.
Hey there, Bud.
We'll pretend to be friendlier than we are. Y'all are lying.
Yeah.
You ain't that fucking friendly.
Nobody is. I'm so sick of it.
They really be trying to pretend like, oh, we're just good, wholesome. But you killed indigenous people the same way Americans did.
You
Stop
love
pretending
it.
to be
You
nice
were giving them to
people.
white families till like the 80s.
Bro, not for nothing. Your leader, your prime minister, what is he? A prime minister, chosen man, handsome one.
That's a dude who loves ribs. Don't you don't have
That
to.
motherfucker's worn blackface more than any other nation's leader. Including Trump and Joe Biden, who I believe has also worn blackface.
You think so?
He's 85 years old. He's worn blackface.
There was one time, like a high school spirit day or something.
Come on. He put on blackface, and I don't think that he meant it malicious. I think he dressed up like that dude Pinochle who lived down the street, and he was like, yeah, I'm Pinochle this week or whatever.
What it is, Daddy? Look,
and they were like, Joe, you're so good at it. Do it again, Joe.
Do it again. He's like, hey, mama.
But nobody's done it more than Justin Trudeau. That motherfucker wear black face.
And just to put my man Biden out, if you give me 85 yeyears, I'll probably have done blackface at least once as well.
Come on, man. I'm not mad at him.
No.
That's not going to change my vote.
It was a different time.
Now, do I want to vote for him again? I don't, but I will. And subsequently, the blackface won't put me off of it any more than him being the oldest man alive will.
And freedom isn't free. So in a democracy, sometimes you got to make difficult choices. And,
sometimes your leaders got to wear blackface just so you can keep your grocery store normal, you know?
That's it, y'all. I think we've wrapped this up. I've been David Gborie.
I'm Langston Kerman. And
no, we do have an email. We do have an email to get to.
We have an email. We got an email from a person named Deshaun. Deshaun sent us an email called the title, the subject line was Conspiracy About Maya Angelou. Very sort of vague and a little, it feels like we're going into something a little scary when we do this. But
yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah, Deshaun said, "Hey, David and Langston." I put David first because nobody ever does. Hey, hell
I
yeah.
appreciate you, King. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Now,
Yeah,
let's
thank
not
you.
make that a trend, everybody. I think. Let's keep our priorities straight. But yeah, make the man feel good.
Listen, I'll take what I can get over here. You know what I mean?
But Deshaun said, I have a conspiracy me and my lady were discussing after listening to an old episode where y'all talked about the Maya Angelou Timberland poem. Gborie, were you around for that?
I was
Are you
not.
aware? So
Are we talking about like the sneakers or like here comes Timberland?
the producer?
Yeah.
No, Maya Angelou wasn't writing any poems about the producer Timberland, but there was an episode where someone was suggesting that the KKK was Timberlands were secretly run by the KKK, and part of where that came from in sort of researching was discovering that there was a poem that circulated in the early 90s, late 2000s, I can't quite remember, where someone pretended to be Maya Angelou writing a poem suggesting about the KKK's secret ties to the Timberland brand.
Okay.
And it was not, in fact, Maya Angelou, and it was not a good poem. But
and
it was.
Of course not. Also, these crackers are poor, man.
Yeah.
They got it like that.
They don't.
Clearly.
They don't have Timberland money. Timberlands are actually pretty expensive boots, and they're not making very much profit at this point.
It's expensive for the bad Timberlands, the roll tops.
The
uncircumcised.
Yeah, those big old British dick Timberlands.
Oh man, there's nothing worse than somebody with some off-brand, like with the Tims that aren't Tims. Like you're just like, why did you do that to yourself?
No, it's similar. It's similar vibes to Team Jordan, but it almost feels like you're almost in a worse kind of dark.
Yeah.
Because at least with Team Jordans, I know you know what you have and you just got what you could get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your mom took you to Foot Locker. She was like, I ain't got Jordan's money. And you were like, but do you have these Jordan's money? And she was like, yeah, I could do that. Now you're in Team Jordans.
And I also think, and people are going to get mad at me, I think there was a couple of years there where Team Jordans were completely acceptable.
Before Team Jordan expanded all the way to like every member of the Team Jordans were pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. There was a little bit of time where it was okay. Especially if you also had the Jordan shorts or a series of wristbands, you could get away with that.
Yeah. Then Jordan started like he gave it to like the third guy off the bench, and he was like, "You got a sponsorship too," and it's like, "Oh man, he's on the team. I can't wear these."
And then it was like baseball players, and you're like, "I don't know."
Yeah, it's like I'm a big fan of Blake Griffin, but him having a signature shoe that is associated with Team Jordan doesn't feel correct. I think I got to go in a different direction.
I feel like they had like Apollo Ono on there for a while. I'm not gonna go.
David West? Okay. Okay. He was a solid big, but okay.
Yeah.
I think we're doing a lot here, Michael.
Yeah, this feels like bad that I have to wear these Theo Ratliffs, but
catch me in those Eric Snows this summer. Oh man. But anyway, I think that is what Deshaun is referencing with the Maya Angelou Timberland poem. That said, her mom told her that Maya Angelou doesn't actually talk like that, but that was her performance voice. And then she got too famous and had to keep it up for appearances, similar to Stevie Wonder not being blind, but having to maintain the facade because he was so famous. The more we talked about it, the more it made sense, because ain't no way Maya was using that voice in her younger years as a sex worker. Love the pod. Thanks for making me laugh when I'm doing bullshit I don't want to do, Deshaun.
So what we have here is a Michael Blackson paradox on our hands.
Oh,
Olivia, edit that out. I'm actually still trying to work in this business.
No, you can't. Come on. Michael Blackson ain't going to be the...
He wasn't going to let me open. Bro.
You'll never say this motherfucker around around the Philadelphia area.
Try again, motherfucker.
I do think that is a great way of framing this. And maybe this should be the title of the episode is the Michael Blackson paradox is we are talking about the possibility of which came first, the accent or the identity, the person.
And I mean, I sort of hate, I don't want to besmirch Maya Angelou, but I get where I kind of think I might be on board with this one. It's a very specific speech pattern and intonation that she's using that, and this is going to sound crazy, that I don't think is shared by many sex workers.
Yeah. And I think maybe for a good reason, right? Like, and there's a lot of things I appreciate from hearing Maya Angelou speak.
$20 for a bareback blowjob.
None of it's ever made me horny. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
I've never once felt hornier after hearing her talk.
Man, we have a lot of episodes where I feel like we cross lines or whatever.
Yeah.
I think this is a big one.
Do you think we're going too far by being like Maya Angelou's?
No, we're telling the truth because it doesn't make me horny as well. It's it makes it go inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a full scared turtle situation.
If you hear her voice and you think about your dick, you are fucked up. Like, because, and that's probably, speaking to it, maybe that's probably why she adopted that, right? It's like the most serious, it's a very serious, because, like, you can't imagine that. You can't imagine her saying gross stuff.
Yeah, and that, to your point, that's not what she wants anymore. She wants to be taken seriously. She wants to sort of have her words be treated with a level of value and revelry, and you can't get that if you talk like one of them ladies on the 1-800 phone numbers.
What if, though, her, like, secret sexy voice was, like, great? What if she just, like, talked like Pinky in the bedroom? Is Pinky okay?
I think she's okay. I think the internet is being pretty mean to her right now. They sort of have uncovered a bunch of videos of her now, like 45 or whatever, and larger than she was. She's a bigger gal than she used to be, and they're being pretty mean about it. But I think she did great, man.
I mean, I don't think that's up for debate.
She really set the tone for a lot of us out there who needed it when we needed it, and now she gets to rest.
Oh my God, how she's so rich.
Now I don't think she's even that rich. I think she'd be at like Planet Fitness with this shit, but
that's just because she supports the culture. Don't do that to Planet Fitness.
I think she stayed loyal to something, and I don't know what that something is, but I will say I think Pinky's okay. I think she's doing fine.
Good. Shout out to Pinky.
Shout out to Pinky. And more importantly, shout out to Maya Angelou. We don't mean to be disrespectful.
No.
But we do consider the possibility that your voice is maybe a little put on up in heaven.
And I think that's okay. I think that's good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
That was my feeling inside of this, is that I don't mind a showman. I think that maybe some of that is a necessary quality for making a great artist. I don't know that DMX had to talk like that all the time. I think some of that was being like, well, my name is Earl, so I got to do something to really push this into a finished product. Do you know what I mean?
I think all rappers, I mean, let's not look to rappers for telling the truth in anything.
You know, and I don't think you're going to feel as warmly about it as I do, but Drake, we listen to him change his voice all the time. He pretty much he's honest, where he'll pretend to be Jamaican and then do an interview where he talks like fucking Ryan Seacrest, and we just accept that, like, that's what he does. He does both.
And also, who hasn't amongst friends pretended to be Jamaican?
We just did it at the beginning of this episode.
I do it frequently.
Yeah, I think Drake is like, I don't even talk like this. I watched an interview with him where he said, I don't even be calling ladies bitches. I don't use that word in my regular life. It's just fun for my music.
And that's where we're at. And it's entertainment. You know what I mean?
It's entertainment.
Well, she was education. I guess that's not fair. But she is very serious. Ultimately, I think it's fine. If you're going to let Madonna go British after 50 years, we can let Maya Angelou go whatever that was.
I will say, and maybe this is my own sort of like, I guess, bigotry or I'm being unfair. I'm much less receiving of it from white people than I am from black artists. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that Madonna pretended to be British. It feels wrong to me, in part because she's adopting these black babies and pretending to be British. It all just feels like some sort of like she's doing colonialism cosplay in a way that I don't like.
It also kind of feels like it comes from a place of like lack of sense of self, and you don't ever feel like Maya Angelou that was. You know what I'm saying? No part of her seemed insecure about who she was or what her place was in this world or anything like that. So it's like, it definitely doesn't feel like it comes from that. Whereas
we didn't need to know that Maya Angelou was a sex worker. She told us that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, she shared that with us because that was part of her journey. She wasn't Pinky. It wasn't documented. This was just a lady who survived through a thing that she didn't want to do. And then at the point that she was able to get out of it, she had like the awareness to reflect on it and share the value of what it helped create inside of her.
No, you're correct. But all I can do now in my mind is imagine what the Venn diagram of Maya Angelou and Pinky would look like. Like, maybe they had a lot more in common than you would think.
I do like the idea of an image where it's just Maya Angelou twerking and Pinky twerking, and it's the two circles, Venn diagram. Them butt cheeks are the Venn diagram. You know what I mean?
Oh, if some listener could make that for us.
Yeah. So, and again, I'll break it all down. Yeah. We're seeing butts from Maya Angelou, her face, she's looking back at it, so you know it's Maya Angelou. And then we're saying Pinky. Of course, she's looking back at it, as is traditional for Pinky.
Where else would you look?
Where else would you look? And then one of the butt cheeks is Venn diagrammed in the middle. And that, if you could go ahead and mock that up for us ASAP, that'd be huge.
This might be revolutionary. I don't know if the internet's even. We're gonna break the internet. Kim Kardashian thought she did it.
Move over, Kim Kardashian appropriating things from black women that we learned about later. This is real innovation. This is real invention, you stupid ass, mean, bad lady.
I like it. I think that's a good wrap up. I think we've covered all the ground we can cover here right now.
I think we did it. This is hopefully, Deshaun, everything you needed to feel satisfied. We think it's true that the voice was probably put on, but more importantly, that's perfectly okay. And what a great choice for a put on voice from an exceptionally talented, life-changing person. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. Could you tell the people where they could find you? What cool shit you have going on?
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. I'm going out on tour. You're going to see all the dates up there and the website. Come out, buy a ticket, see my hour. Let me buy my kid shoes.
Come on, man. His kid is barefoot. The baby needs it.
I just found out about him a week ago.
He's not happy about it, but he's buying the baby shoes.
I'm not paying child support, though. Shoes are a form of support, art support.
Yeah, come on. What's more supportive than our shoes? As always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman, and I have some cool dates coming up, but more importantly, We are going on tour with My Mama Told Me. We are going to be announcing it in a formal sense very soon. And keep your eye out because we'll be coming to a city near you. And if we ain't, we ain't.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out someday.
And we might have some merch for that ass.
We're going to have some merch. What kind of merch? Still to be decided, but there's going to be some merch for purchase. And then finally, if you want to follow the Instagram, My Mama Told Me Pod on Instagram, we would love to get that account popping, as the kids said in 2008. And then most importantly, if you want to send us your own drops, your own conspiracy theories, if you want to come up with other kinds of Venn diagrams of women twerking, send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. That's about it. Bye, bitch.
I'd rather check myself before I wreck myself.
Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.